We are at Joann's, the motherland. We have things to shop for today. So my sister is having a baby and we have the baby shower coming up, and there's some stuff that I need to make. I'm gonna be making a mobile for her. I just know that I want to do a teddy bear on it. I think maybe some clouds, maybe some bows. I haven't really fleshed out the whole idea yet. I have a pattern that I bought on Etsy for like the teddy bear, like the small teddy bear. That's it. So I know I need to get yarn, and then we might jog over to Barnes & Noble, because what I'm thinking is that I'll get like one of those box sets of children's books, but I would love to get like some classics, or maybe like Disney classics or something, because like we grew up on the Disney classic books. But I was only seeing them on Amazon, and I didn't really want to buy from Amazon for that. I don't know. I would like to see them in person. So we'll see how this little trip goes at Joann's. And then if I'm feeling like it, we'll literally, like, it's right across the highway from here. We'll go to Barnes & Noble. And then we'll just see what happens from there. It's finally, like, the snow is starting to melt. It's 45 degrees out. My street is still a mess. There's lots of things that goes into that. But we're out and about today. I have really bad cramps today though. So that's why I'm kind of thinking if they take me out, then we're just going home. So that's the plan. Yeah, so 2 hours later, I didn't do too bad as far as spending money. Even though I was in there for forever, the store is insane right now. Like, not even the people, it's the store. It's just nothing is organized. Everything, like, there's boxes of stuff everywhere. It's just a mess. So it was hard to find the things that I needed. But anyway, I think we are gonna go to Barnes & Noble and just see what they have as far as the books. So let's go. That was a bust. Didn't get anything. I thought about getting something for myself, but I did not. Who am I, right? They had a big section of books, obviously, for kids. It's just that, I don't know, I'm worried that I'm gonna pick a book that someone else will get, but I also have like the added benefit of growing up with my sister, so I know, like, I feel like I should be able to find a book that's like nostalgic, that we grew up with, that will be really cute. Does that make any sense? I think I'm just gonna look online. And I did, like, I looked on Barnes & Noble online, and they had more options that I was kind of looking for. They just, I guess, don't have them in store, so maybe I'll go back to that. I don't know. I do have a little bit of time. Like, we have a couple weeks until the baby shower, so I don't have to get it right now. It's fine. It's probably about 4 o'clock now, and I think I want to go home. These cramps are starting to hit me like I knew they would. I also need to pick out what I'm going to read next, because right now I have nothing on. I'm not reading anything. In the last vlog that I did, I finished at Funny Story. So I got to figure out if I want to listen to something or if I want to read something. All right, we're back. I'm covered in dog hair. That's actually pretty normal for me, but more dog hair than normal because I was just trimming Captain's paws. Anywho, I have decided I'm going to do a little Joann's haul so you can see what I got earlier. And I am officially picking up Legendary, the second book in the Caraval series. I don't know. I want to finally, like, focus on finishing a series rather than, like, waiting and waiting and waiting. I read Caraval on the way to Michigan, so that would have been, like, 2 days before Christmas. And I know that I'm losing steam already because it's taken me this long to, like, pick up the second one. I just want to get to it. I know that I'm going to enjoy it. Like, I really loved the first book. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So, yeah, that's the plan. I'm, like, a couple pages in. That's it. The Joann's haul. They had their Christmas stuff on sale, and they had a lot of ribbon. I am not normally a person that puts ribbon on Christmas presents, but also it's usually so expensive. So I have unlocked ribbon for next year. But this stuff was like $2 each, maybe even like $1.50. I got a handful of these. I got this like coppery looking one, some red snowflakes, just some red plain And then this, which is more like a corded kind of thing, so I can like bind together multiple presents, which I've done in the past, but I've used like regular ribbon, and I think that this will be really cute. This one is like just like a snowy village scene, and then some like candy cane corded ribbon. So very excited about that. Like I said, these were, let's see, so I spent $43.01 to be exact, and these were $1.73 each for the most part. Two of them were like the corded ribbon was 86 cents each. So yeah. Now I have ribbon for next year. Let's just go to the yarn first. I just got some plain. This stuff was on sale for like $2.79, so I went ahead and picked it up. I think this is gonna be used for like the mobile, like to wrap around the hoop and then to go like the top of it, and then like the strands. I think that's what this is gonna be. And then for the teddy bear, I got these, like a baby yarn. It's called Baby Bunny yarn. Very thin. I'm hoping that I can work with it. I've never done a project like so small, so I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it, but we'll see how it goes. Also got some wooden beads for the mobile as part of that. Mickey macarons. So this is also the first time I'm making macarons. They're gonna be in the teddy bear shape. So I needed some like containers to put them in. And then I think that I'm gonna go ahead and make another reading journal for this year. So, and I have promised my friend in the past that I would make her one. I have like other supplies for it already to do. So I think this is what her cover is gonna be. We'll probably just like make hers alongside mine this year. And then this will be my cover. Because I think the other papers that I have for hers will go more along with this than like the flowery. She's also not really like a flowery pattern type of person. Oh, the other thing that I also got was just some decorating bags because I'm almost out of mine and I will need those. Oh, and some embroidery floss because this is going to be part of the little teddy bear. And that is all. So not bad for everything that I got, 43 bucks. I will probably start the teddy bear next couple of days because I need to make sure that like I can get it done in time, because even though we do have a couple of weeks, it's only a couple of weeks. And that's kind of like an involved craft to do. I wanted to give a little bit of an update. Here's kind of the plan, okay? I wanted to update you on Legendary, and then I have to hop on a work call for probably an hour, something like that. And then if the sun is still cooperating with me, I was thinking about going ahead and recording my, like all the books that I read in 2024 video, but it depends, because I know it's also going to take me a little bit of time to get all the books together. I probably should have done that this morning, but I didn't. So it just depends, because I think I want to do it, like record it in my front room, and I don't know if the light will stay like good for long enough. We'll just see whenever the time comes, because the sun is already kind of like moving into a tricky spot. So my thoughts on Legendary so far, I'm gonna say this without spoiling anything because it is the second book in the series. I like it so far. There's a little bit of a lull for me just because I'm not the biggest fan of this character, and I'm not gonna say who it is just because like you would know if you, I'm sure if you read the summary, who it is, but I'm one of those that just like literally goes into books for the most part blind, completely blind. I don't know what anything, you know, like I just know the general vibe of things usually. I don't know. I just don't really like this character to begin with. So it kind of makes it a little tricky to like really care what's going on, but I love the world, and it's set up in the same way the first book is, where it's like separated into separate days. And it's got like all the Caraval elements. So I'm having a good time. I'm just not like the biggest fan of the main character. The character is growing on me a little bit. Like at first I was really kind of struggling, but the more like we've gotten into it, the more I've liked them. So, and I'm interested to see where this goes. I don't really know how it's gonna play out, which I really like about the writing style. I feel like there's enough clues like that are planted within the writing, but like it's done well enough that I don't see it coming whenever something like is resolved for the most part. So that's how I'm feeling about the book. I was able to get the ebook from my library. So I've been reading that at night too, which is helpful because it seems like the only time I've been able to read lately has been at night. But since Sean is out of town, time on my hands, it seems like. So I will probably be reading a lot. I have a friend coming over this weekend, so I have to get the house ready for that. Like get the second bedroom ready, all clean, the bathroom cleaned. I need to go grocery shopping a little bit for that. And yeah, so that's where we're at. I would actually love it if I could finish this book tonight, because whenever I was reading it on my Kindle last night, I ended at like 52%, something like 54% maybe. I know like I don't have a whole lot going on tonight, so I think there's a good chance that I could probably finish it. And then I can also work on editing a little bit of this video tonight, kind of coming up on my time, just about to start this meeting. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll talk with you later. Okay, so I am finally done with that meeting. I had the meeting that was scheduled for an hour, and then I got a call from another client that was another like hour long. So it's definitely too dark outside and too dark in the spot to do the video like how I'm wanting. So I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. What I should do tonight is get all the books ready, but I don't know if I will. Instead, I kind of just want to read and see how far I get. Like I said, I would love to finish this tonight. And I mean, it's been a quick read so far, so I feel like I would be able to. I think we're gonna try it. Even love your darkest eyes, but you don't need me. You don't need me, only see me as a friend. I could get used to the magic of your love, but I know it's too good to be true. I could get used to the magic of your touch, yeah, I keep coming back to you. I be for you. This is a horrible angle. Hello, everyone. Oh, fuck. Is this dangerous? Well, anyway, I thought that I would update you on Legendary. It's the next day. So, I finished Legendary. I liked the ending. It kind of also just pissed me off. I don't know, I still just don't really like that character, that like the main character in the second book. I knew like the twist was coming, I could see it. There were like some aspects of it that I did not see coming. I'm sorry if I'm making you car sick. Is that possible to give you like through the camera? I don't know. Anyway, I liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. We're going to Aldi, by the way, and then I gotta check on my friend's dogs. So, and I think we might also have to stop by Walmart for something. I can't remember what's on my list. Anywho, Legendary is good. I started, well, I didn't start it, but I downloaded it off of Libby, the third book, which is Finale, and I don't know, I was feeling like really good, like a high on Caraval, and then it went down a little bit for Legendary. I don't know, it just didn't have like as much of a magical quality. It had the same sort of format where it was like day by day were like different sections of Caraval. It just felt more clunky in the second book than the first one. The first one, it felt like really seamless, and I felt like really involved. I don't know. I feel like the first book was a good 4 stars, and the second one was like, I still enjoyed it, but like it wasn't the greatest 4 stars. I think I am just gonna like hop right into the third book. That way I can just knock out the series, and especially because I just don't want to forget anything, because there are like some certain nuances within the story that I feel like I'll forget if I don't just go right into the third book, if that makes any sense. Anyway, that's my update. Don't yell at me for doing this while I'm driving, because it's hands-free. That is done. Oh, well, Aldi is done. I still have to go. I think I'm gonna have to go to Walmart so I can get alcohol. I really don't want to go. I also need pads, so I guess I probably should go. But I'm starving. I didn't eat lunch, and it's like 2:30, 3? It might be 3 now. Pretty good. Pop in, vodka, pads, and then go let the dogs out for my friend, and then go home and clean. It was my sister's birthday yesterday, so tomorrow we're doing her birthday lunch at Texas Roadhouse tomorrow, so I'll go do that, and then after I get home is when my friend will probably come over and we'll hang out, have a little sleepover. Gosh. I have been cleaning a bit. Captain has a hot spot on his tail, so I had to shave his tail down a little bit, put some medicine on it. Now he's got the cone of shame on, and then I've spent the last hour updating my debit card information on all of my like bill accounts, because my card was expiring this month. So I've already had, like, I had one account this morning email me that like my payment was denied or something. I think they just flagged it because it said like it expires this month, because otherwise it should have gone through. Everything else has been going through. So I just saw that I got the new card in the mail. I just activated it. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last hour. So all I want to do is eat some chips and watch some YouTube and read my book. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm on page 50 in Finale, the third book of the series. And I feel like a lot of the problems could be solved with communication. Now it's in like a 2-person POV so far, and I just feel like if they would just talk to each other, they could probably help each other out with what's going on in their lives, you know? And I feel like this was a major issue in the last book. If they had just talked, I think things might have worked out a little bit better for everyone involved. So that's a little bit frustrating. And one of the characters, I don't know, I just really don't like them. Like, I feel like they are constantly making bad decisions, and it's annoying me. Not annoying me enough to like DNF or anything like that, but the writing itself is still really fun. And now it seems like there might be some love triangles in here, and it's just like, what happened? What are we doing? How is this even possible? The sun is really not helping out here. Anywho, I don't know when the last time I recorded was. So I was supposed to be reading Finale by Stephanie Garber, the third book in that series, and I haven't. I haven't read it. I haven't read a single page. I had just not been in the mood at all, and I've been so anxious for some reason. And all I wanted to read was this series that I started with my friend in high school. So I downloaded 8 books of this series. I think there's 14. However, they're all like 200 pages, and it's very quick. It's not written the best. This is one of my Hear Me Out books, and maybe I'll make a video of my Hear Me Out books because I think it's funny. But it's just like, this series, it's not written well. It needs to be put through an editor really bad. Some of the plot lines don't really make a whole lot of sense. It kind of feels like the author is just like writing and making things up as she goes along, rather than like planning ahead and figuring out, like, you know, like bringing everything together seamlessly. It's just kind of like she's just like making it up as she goes along, and then it's like, we'll tie this in, and maybe we'll tie this in, even though it doesn't really make sense. But it's still so good. It's like crack. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, it's called, I don't know, it's kind of called like different things. The Ghostbird Academy, probably, or the Ghostbird, what is this called? Because she's also like renamed a few of her books, I think. Oh my god, the animals are going crazy today. Because I went and downloaded, they have like a package deal where you can buy the first 4 books together and then like the next 4 books together. So I went and bought then the first 8 of the series. And I'm on book 6 at this point. So the Academy it's literally different everywhere. The Academy Ghostbird series is what this description is telling me right now. See? Anyway, the reason why I haven't bought them on my account was because we had them on my friend's account, and she just told me whenever I wanted to read it, I would just log into hers. But I kind of got tired of doing that, and I wanted my own anyway, so I didn't have to worry about like trying to get into her account. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I have not read Finale. This series is great though. Listen. It's YA. They're in high school. It's reverse harem. Hear me out. And if you like Binding 13, like that series, Binding Keeping 13, that series, you might like this. Because it has some of the same themes. The main female character is going through a very abusive situation at home. So also maybe check trigger warnings. There's that. And then there's also this other element with the boys. There are 9 of them. I know. Just hear me out. I honestly, you just have to read it. It's not the best, but it's addicting to me. Do with that what you will. If you read it, please let me know what you think about it. Put it in my comments. Tell me if you think it's interesting, if it sounds interesting to you, tell me that. I feel like this is such a guilty pleasure read of mine, and I don't know why. You know how hard I am on books. This one, Anyway, today I have some more work to get done. I just wanted to take a break, catch everyone up. This office, man, something has to happen this week with this office. Maybe I'll include that in the next video. I think I'm gonna cap this video here because I feel like I'm just gonna keep reading the Ghostbird, the Academy, whatever series. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that series, really. So I'm just gonna read it myself, not really giving any reviews because it's all a reread for me. Like, I know what happens, but it's just like such a comfort read for me at this point. And then the next reading vlog video we do, I will read Finale because I would like to still get to that. It's just that, like, I don't know. I think a lot of you probably understand the feeling of like whenever your anxiety is really high or you're feeling really stressed out, it's just comforting to go back to a book series or like a book that you know, because you know everything that's happening. It's not stressful anymore because you know everything that's happening and you know who the characters are. You know how they're gonna change and adapt, and there's no mystery and there's no like extra thinking involved. But I'm also going to be recording all the books I read in 2024 right after work. And I think I just have like one call left. So we're going to get that done. We're going to get that knocked out. I'm still waiting on my hair to dry as well. And then I'll be posting that. If any of those videos sound interesting to you and you want to see me finally clean the office, go ahead and hit subscribe. like the video. Let me know what books you're reading right now, what you want me to read maybe next. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.